morning on DC News Now, we're gearing up for the first winter storm of the year.
I think we've all been through this drill before.
How crews across the region are preparing for the weekend. The mayor's office reversing its course, approving a temporary increase to SNAP benefits. Plus, chaos in the courtroom. A hometown hero giving back. The running back helping his community and leading his team to the college title game. And low-cost fun for the entire family. We're helping you get outside and enjoy Virginia State Parks.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, good morning. It is 7 o'clock on a Thursday morning, starting off with a live look outside this morning. Lots going on in the studio, lots going on outside. That's all I got. It's 7. That's all I got.
That was beautiful.
I put my ring back on.
And believe it or not, it was in the prompter for.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get sidetracked. Talking about other things. You know?
Other things, yes. Good morning. I'm Tanira. I said it again.
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm Corey James. Shanika, she's tracking the roads. We're going to check in with her in just a moment. Jackie, she's tracking the forecast.
Yeah.
And it's cold out there for any kids who are heading out for school.
Yep.
Make sure they're bundled up today.
Yes, and then tomorrow morning will be much colder than this morning. So if you're thinking right now, as you're stepping out, it's cold, let's brace for tomorrow morning's start. Satellite and radar out there right now. We're starting with the clouds, even a few sprinkles. So sprinkles now mainly across southernmost parts of Maryland at this point, down towards Lexington Park. Farther off towards the north and west, could be seeing a few flurries passing by back over towards the eastern panhandle, parts of the I-81 corridor, and especially back over towards Garrett County right now. We're starting off with those 30s to right about 40 degrees at this hour. We'll eventually notice those high temperatures climbing back in those mid-40s later on today. However, we will start to notice those winds picking up right around midday today, and those winds will be with us as we get towards the rest of the day today. Tomorrow, though, colder in the morning, and then we'll see those highs right around 40 degrees. But tomorrow's the calm before our next system. That system moving in on Saturday. About more details on that coming up. But Tosin is out there already on the roadways. She's talking about crews that are going to be making sure that the roads are prepared ahead of this upcoming system. Tosin, how are you?
I'm doing good, Jackie. In fact, those preparations start in about 2 hours. And I'll tell you right now, I know you said we'll see different kind of precipitation depending on the area. No matter what, all the regions are getting ready, and that includes Fredericksburg, Virginia, where VDOT says starting at 9 o'clock. So in a matter of 2 hours, crews will be out spraying brine solution on the roads. So let me show you what the roads look like where we are right now. We are in Virginia. This is I-95, and we are in the Prince William County area. VDOT says they'll start on I-95 southbound at exit 150 Joplin Road in Prince William County all the way into Caroline County. Crews will then turn around at exit 98 Doswell in Hanover County and pre-treat travel lanes on I-95 northbound to exit 150. And they're not the only ones in prep mode. In Montgomery County this evening, officials there will be talking about their storm preparations as well.
We're approaching about 2 years since even recording an inch of snow at National or BWI. And as often happens, it's quite possible there'll be a lot of traffic at pharmacies, grocery, and hardware stores as people prepare for a storm. I think we've all been through this drill before. We encourage residents to be prepared.
The National Weather Service says you can start preparing days ahead of the wintry weather by doing things like having emergency supplies for your home and car. And we'll have more of those preparations from the National Weather Service coming up in the next half hour. But more than 300 lane miles of I-95 ramps and overpasses in the Fredericksburg area will be pre-treated by crews. That's happening today. And VDOT says drivers should expect some delays on I-95 as crews will be driving slower speeds to make sure they precisely apply the brine to the roads. And they're asking people to be aware, drive safely on the roads once they start seeing crews out. And of course, state troopers were told will be along with the crews as they make their ways on the road. And speaking of the roadways, Shanika always has an eye on what's happening on the roads. Shanika, how are we looking?
We're looking pretty good, Tosin. Good morning. She has us covered. Thanks for keeping us prepared out there. We're talking about this one crash, though, right out of Montgomery County. This is off of Connecticut Avenue, right before the Beltway. So heading southbound is where you're going to see that crash. But overall, you're really seeing much, just your roadways are very clear and quiet. 95 north and southbound on the Maryland side, the Virginia side, 270, the list goes on. You can't complain.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Developing now, extra relief is coming for over 100,000 people in D.C. relying on SNAP benefits.
And council members got the update from the D.C. Department of Human Service Director last night. Our Lex Warris is in the newsroom this morning. So, Lex, this comes after the council discussed possibly suing the mayor's office for that funding.
Yeah, that's right. And council was actually set to vote on taking things to court next Tuesday. They got that email last night from DHS Director Laura Zeilinger. She broke the news to council about the change, saying that DHS will now approve the SNAP funding increase. Ward 5 council member Zachary Parker tweeted a screenshot of that email to not only share the news, but also criticize how this came to be. Now, council voted early in 2023 to take that extra revenue from the year's budget for SNAP benefits, and in September, they were told there would be almost $40 million given to DHS for that. However, in November, the mayor's office announced that those funds would be held for other budget concerns. Now, in the email sent to the council, Director Zeilinger said that she initially advised the mayor to, quote, prioritize sustaining vital human service programs over administering a new temporary local SNAP supplement. She went on to say that while fiscal and administrative pressures do still exist, DHS will now, quote, make this program work while we attempt to solve ongoing problems. And while the council is certainly happy that these funds are now going to be going to the SNAP benefits, they are concerned that what they say this is the city administration's way of playing chicken with the budget and, quote, gaslighting the city. Now, as far as the timeline for when those funds are going to be distributed with DHS, we are still waiting for that to be released. Live in the newsroom, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thank you, Lex. Well, happening now, an effort to recall Ward 6 Councilman Charles Allen. A group of people living in the district say Allen is not doing enough to curb crime. The woman leading the push says while Allen has served on the council, his actions, quote, open the jail door to for violent offenders while slashing the police department budget. She also says that the city is now seeing the results of the failed leadership and misguided policies. Now, we did reach out to Allen's office, but have not yet heard back. According to D.C. law, the group pushing for the recall will need to have at least 10% of voters in Ward 6 sign a petition to move forward.
A Montgomery County oral surgeon is going to spend 45 years in prison for his role in his girlfriend's overdose death. A jury found Dr. James Ryan guilty on several charges in the death of Sarah Harris. Harris was found dead in the home she shared with Ryan back in 2022. Investigators say Harris died from ketamine overdose, and prosecutors say Ryan supplied her with the drugs and tried to cover up the crime by telling police she died by suicide. However, officials say Harris's sister was later able to get into her phone.
She was able to break into her phone, and looking into about 11 months of text messages between her sister and the doctor, it was very apparent that he was no longer just a boyfriend, no longer a former employer. He was now her drug dealer.
Dr. Ryan's medical practice was in Germantown, and investigators say Harris worked at the office and was a former patient before she started dating him.
And the man accused of killing Ashley Hines on New Year's Day is being held without bond. Jelani Cousins is charged with second-degree murder. Police say this all happened at a party at the Embassy Suites in Friendship Heights. Charging documents say Cousins made sexual advances to someone who was there and said he had a gun. Documents also say he threatened to, quote, blow this spot up. He and others then left the room and then fired 2 shots, hitting and killing Hines. Cousins is expected back in court on January 16th. And a stolen pit bull puppy from D.C. is now back home. Police say on New Year's Eve, 2 suspects knocked on the door of a home in Southeast. Police say that is when they assaulted the person inside and took off with the dog. Investigators say yesterday someone brought the dog to the police station and they were able to get it back to its owners. As of right now, no arrests have been made.
D.C.'s Attorney General is offering $250,000 in grants to nonprofits creating solutions to rising crime. The program is called Leaders of Tomorrow, and they're offering organizations specifically focusing on making sure youth do not turn to crime. Now, nearly 460 kids were arrested between January and September last year.
My view is that we're not going to be able to prosecute and incarcerate our way out of a crime problem in our city. We also have to complement policing and prosecution with prevention. And that's what this grant program is committed to. It's investing in community organizations that are on the ground doing the work of addressing root causes of crime.
The application window for these grants closes February 2nd. Only nonprofit community-based organizations can apply.
And later this morning, Mayor Bowser will unveil the fiscal year 2024 Green Book for small business owners. It provides D.C.-based small business owners with an overview of opportunities from government agencies. This allows owners to easily find and network with D.C. officials looking to hire small businesses. The unveiling is happening at 10 o'clock this morning at the Square on K Street in Northwest.
The Longevity Ready Maryland initiative is helping prioritize the well-being of older people, caregivers, and people with disabilities across the state. Maryland Governor Wes Moore signed the order into effect yesterday. Now, the initiative works with the Maryland Department of Aging, and it tackles real-life challenges throughout the lifespan, caregiver support, employment opportunities, and health care. The plan will also create a more age-integrated state and recognizing the potential of the older population.